Ahoy there, crew! This is your captain speaking, and today we're turning fruits into characters, specifically witches. I'll start us off with a character that's based on a pineapple. I decided to name her Arabella. She's a professor working and researching at a prestigious mage school. Her research topic is closely related to the endangered nature of dragons. She wants to discover alternative methods to using their body parts as alchemical ingredients. As an elf, she's lived a long life and had the chance to see many of her stories turn into legends. She's a highly idolized member of mage society. There's only one thing keeping her research from gaining the support it needs. I tried keeping all the designs reminiscent of their fruits, but I think they were slowly downgraded in accuracy, and I didn't really think about basing their personalities off of the fruits themselves. So, for our prickly professor, I kept her design very sharp. The skirt of her dress is meant to represent the leaves on a pineapple. I copied and pasted most of the layers to save some more time. I did still add some extra leaves though, to make the layers a little more unique and less samey. For her top, I made it into a puffy vest to look like the base of a pineapple. This design is very on the nose, but I like it. I made the extra detailing on the top a mesh to round the design off a little more, just make it look a little more interesting. When it comes to her face, I gave her thin, sharp eyes. They feel very different from the generic eye shapes I usually draw, so I really like her eyes. For her hair, I gave her a half up, half down style and a messy bun in the back. And of course, a witch needs her floppy hat and a wand that I almost forgot to give her. I kept the rendering simple for all of these so that the base tones could still easily be color picked. I did add something I usually don't, which is makeup. I gave her a tiny bit of smokiness around the eyes, but she just ended up looking sleep deprived. I really love Arabella, she ended up looking very nice. The design is a little on the nose, but it's fun. The next character we have is based on a watermelon. I named her Lucienne. She is also a professor at the same prestigious magic school as Arabella. She is, however, very much opposed to Arabella's research. She believes that it is a mage's right to use these lesser beings, according to her, as ingredients. She's highly intelligent and not afraid of using underhanded tactics, anything to get what she wants. She is able to hold a lot of information over other mages' heads to keep them from supporting Arabella's research. To start off this character, I gave her some glasses, round of course, since she is based on a watermelon. To show this off more, I gave her a poofy dress. I also added in the sharp pops collar to give a nod to her dark side. She kind of ended up giving mad scientist vibes, which I like. Her wand ended up being a sort of blade-like shape too. I'm sure she won't hesitate to use it as a physical weapon if need be. Her hat isn't very witch-like. It's a good way to signify that she isn't opposed to using methods that are dishonorable to mages. She doesn't regard magic as highly as what is usually accepted among other mages. It's just another tool for her to use. She didn't end up looking very stylish, but the outfit is a vibe. I love the combination of the green and the red I got to use for her. It really helps to give her that unsettling vibe that she needs. Her dress is also functional. The ribbons at the bottom can be tightened to lift up the dress and make it a little shorter. This can be pretty useful in situations where she may need to be more mobile. She ended up looking a little odd to me, but I think that's good. She's supposed to be quite a freak of a mage, but I still do like her. Just popping in to remind you to like the video, which I assume you do if you made it this far, and subscribe to join our little pirate crew. We're creeping closer and closer to our next goal of 200 subs. Next up, we have Faustine, who is based on a dragon fruit. She'll probably be the main character in the story since she's part of a shape-shifting dragon race. She'll have enrolled in the magic school to achieve her goal. Her role will be more of a vengeful one, rather than trying to help anyone. She wants to get rid of Lucienne for the damage she's caused to her kind, which indirectly will end up helping Arabella. So when Arabella discovers what her new student, Faustine, is, she insists on working together. Other than that, I have no idea what's going on in the story. Despite Faustine's goals, though, She'll have a pretty cheerful disposition, very chill and confident, so that she is able to successfully hide all her bloodlust. For her outfit, I went with something that seems a little more chill and nature-based to mimic the leaf-like shapes on the fruit. Her cheerfulness also contrasts well with the sharpness of her design. The skirt she's wearing is supposed to look like 2 layered square skirts. I hope that comes across though. By now you'll probably notice that they all contain green as a pretty major color in their palette. This is because I chose fruits that would overlap like that. I wanted them to mesh well together as a group because they were originally going to be a trio. That was, of course, before I decided that one of them would be a villain of the story. It's alright if just Arabella and Faustine match, but Lucienne is on an opposite side, so she probably shouldn't match if I ever redesign them. Faustine ended up with a nice bright pink that makes her look a lot more magical, which makes sense. With her hair pink, she does give off the anime main character vibe, but I still kept it that way. She is supposed to be strange and stand out a lot. She doesn't even have a proper wand because she doesn't need one. She just carries around a stick to sort of trick others at the magic school. They even probably believe her that it's just her wand, but still think that she's kind of weird. I'm having a hard time deciding if she or Arabella is my favorite. I really do like them both a lot. But that's all for today, crew. I hope to see you again for our next voyage. Bye bye!